Hello and welcome to this edition of FYI Weekly, your official source for the latest news and information from the city of Greensboro. The city's residential recycling program is no longer accepting glass bottles and jars. Residents who want to continue recycling glass may do so by taking the items to one of 4 glass recycling drop-off locations. Recycling carts will be available at the following locations: Fire Station 19 on Downwind Road, Kathleen Clay Edwards Library on Price Park Drive, McGirt Horton Library on Phillips Avenue, and Medford Service Center on Patton Avenue. Glass dropped off at these locations will be combined with glass collected from local bars and restaurants, which will be recycled into new glass bottles and jars in North Carolina. Bottles and jars should be empty, clean, and dry. Lids, caps, and corks cannot be recycled with the glass and should be put in the trash. The Field Operations Waste Reduction Team is also working to partner with local faith-based organizations to provide additional glass recycling locations. Any interested organization should call the contact center at 336-373-2489. Additional locations will be announced as they are established. For more information about changes to Greensboro's recycling, visit the city's website. The city is proud to announce Town Bank as the new presenting sponsor of the North Carolina Folk Festival. Town Bank is scheduled to open its first branch in Greensboro in the fall and is excited to enter the Triad market by being a part of the Folk Festival tradition. Mayor Nancy Vaughn made the announcement. She said the city applauds Town Bank for supporting the North Carolina Folk Festival, which places Greensboro on the map as an arts and culture destination. There will be continuous musical entertainment on September 6th, 7th, and 8th. Audiences will enjoy up to 7 stages featuring a wide variety of music genres from Irish and Dominican to Cajun and jazz. Attendees can look forward to sampling regional and ethnic cuisine, experience folk art demonstrations, and performances by global and multicultural artists. The family activities area will be backed by popular demand. To learn more about the North Carolina Folk Festival, please visit the event website. Summer Night Lights, also known as SNL, is back in full swing. This marks the 7th season of free summer events and activities for Guilford County students ages 13 to 18. SNL is a collaboration between the Greensboro Public Library and Parks and Recreation designed to offer structured and engaging activities for teens. The full season of free SNL programs is taking place at recreation centers and libraries throughout the city. Events include the program's signature teen night at Greensboro Sportsplex, along with many other opportunities to learn new skills such as cooking, film, or photography. There will also be a tech and craft classes and football, basketball, and fitness clinics. SNL event information can be accessed on cell phones by texting at GSNL to 81010. Visit the city's website to review the full list of summer activities. In an effort to help each of us improve our quality of life, the city has partnered with Cone Health for a series of brief and informative videos designed to inspire you to make better choices when it comes to healthy living. Let's check in with our friends at Cone Health for today's News for Your Health.
Who has time for healthy eating when you're on the run? Do you think that soda machines and candy and vending machines are your only option? My name's Jennifer Williams, and I'm a registered dietitian at Annie Penn Hospital, and I'm going to provide you with some tips about healthy eating and healthy snacking when you're on the run. I know you're busy too, so let's go. A lot of people don't have time to eat breakfast because they think it has a lot of preparation involved, such as bacon and eggs, things like that, but there's also some really healthy options that you can use for breakfast. I know a lot of times people like to go for the honey buns and things like that, but unfortunately these have a lot of sugar and unfortunately aren't things we should be eating every day. Kind of going along the same route, something that would be good are things like these sandwich thins that are very low in calories, high fiber source. You can easily stick those in the toaster, add some peanut butter for an on-the-go breakfast. Oatmeal is also a great choice. It's got high fiber, and also adding something, say like a boiled egg to it, will give you that additional protein. Something easy like yogurt is also an option. Here we have some Greek yogurt that has a lot higher protein content than your traditional yogurt, although you can use your traditional yogurts as well. And even adding some fruit to get a fruit serving to the plain yogurt can really cut down on those sugars. Preparing healthy meals can be a challenge, but with some advanced planning, we can really be successful here. A lot of times when you're thinking about on the run, people go to their freezer section in the store and pick these prepackaged meals. So if you do want to choose things such as these, choosing meals that are 600 milligrams in sodium per serving or low is really key here. If you want a more fresh option, making a salad can be really easy with a little bit of advanced planning here. Choosing a bag salad mix such as spinach, which is actually higher in iron and nutrients than your iceberg lettuce, and choosing these pre-cut vegetables like your baby carrots and these grape tomatoes, adding them to a bowl, and choosing a protein such as this tuna packed with water in a pack is a very good, easy, quick option. To get some more vegetables in your diet, choosing these steamable vegetables such as this California medley without any butter or sauces can be a great option. All we have to do is put it in the microwave, cook it, and we're on our way to a healthy meal. Everybody loves nuts, and they're typically known as a healthy snack. However, even though nuts have benefits such as heart-healthy fats, there are a lot of calories in nuts. For example, a quarter a cup of these nuts is over 170 calories. Even something like trail mix that has nuts in it often has chocolate, other types of things that can make it high in sugar, high in calories, and not very nutritious. If you do like nuts, something like these 100-calorie packed nuts that are already pre-portioned out for you can really get that right serving right at the right time for you. Vegetables can be a really great snack. Things like baby carrots or other pre-cut vegetables save that added time in having to prepare those vegetables yourself. Pair this with something like hummus, which is a chickpea spread that's very high in protein, and you have a great snack. Something like string cheese can also work. Everybody likes cheese, but of course it's high in calories and high in fat and cholesterol and sodium. But these string cheese sticks do the trick because they're already small and pre-portioned for us. Pair that with some fresh fruit or even a fruit cup with 100% fruit juice, and you have a low-calorie, low-sugar snack. So in addition to choosing healthy foods and snacks, choosing healthy beverages to accompany them are very crucial. To get through the day, a lot of times people think they need more energy and need that energy burst, so they choose things like your vitamin waters, your sports drinks, sodas to get through their day. Unfortunately, these things don't have a lot of nutrition value and have a lot of sugar. Some really good options or alternatives to your soda pops and sugary drinks can be things like your sparkling water. Of course, water is a great beverage, but it can be a little bit plain just by itself. Some recommendations I have are to add some fruit slices like lemons or limes or oranges to the water to give it a little bit extra flavor. Additionally, they have some dehydrated slices like these over here that you can add to the water as well. Of course, low-calorie drink mixes are also a good option. They can come in these convenient small packages that you can just add to the water here. Thank you for joining me. I hope I've provided some useful tips about healthy eating on the go. For more information, go to conehealth.com/healthy eating. As for me, I'm running late to a meeting, so I'm going to bring a snack in case it goes late.
Assistance is available for income-eligible households in need of reducing home heating and cooling costs. We'll have that story and more news coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. Kitchen Connects GSO is an incubator program designed for local entrepreneurs to grow prepared foods. This is a partnership of the Greensboro Farmers Curb Market, Out of the Garden Project, and the Guilford County Cooperative Extension. This collaboration with the City of Greensboro is made possible through a USDA Local Food Promotions Grant. Participants bring diversity of food offerings, ethnic culinary products, and prepared foods that help support underserved communities and create new economic opportunities within the City of Greensboro. Kitchen Connects GSO brings together Greensboro's first shared kitchen with food safety and small business training classes to create a unique local food incubator program. The goal is to provide opportunities for new value-added product startups to begin or expand their operations and increase the public's awareness of locally sourced and produced foods. Participants receive reduced cost training in Safe Plate, a food safety and handling certification program. They also benefit from basic small business, marketing, and merchandising classes. The city's popular free summer playground program, Energy at the Park, is available in 8 neighborhoods. The program will operate Mondays through Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. until August 8th. This year, Energy at the Park has expanded, adding a new location at Rosewood Park. Rising first graders through 15-year-olds are invited to take part in supervised sports, games, crafts, and free lunch. Parents and guardians can register their children at any participating playground. Program supervisors are CPR and first aid certified. Energy at the Park will take place at each of the following parks throughout the city. The program may be canceled due to severe rain or extreme heat. For more information, visit the city's website or contact Mel Melton at 336-373-7502. Income-eligible households in need of reducing home heating and cooling costs are encouraged to apply for a free weatherization program. The goal of this federally funded program, conducted by Piedmont Triad Regional Council, is to help residents address health and safety issues in their homes through energy efficiency measures such as insulation, weather stripping, and window caulking, just to name a few. Beginning today from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, residents can meet with a Weatherization Assistance Program representative. No appointment is necessary to speak with a rep at the Greensboro Housing Coalition located at 1031 Summit Avenue. Program applications can be filled out and turned in during the visit. Interested residents should bring a picture ID, 12 months of utility bills for electric and/or gas, along with income verification. The Weatherization Program is being hosted by the Greensboro Housing Hub, which partners with the City of Greensboro. For more information, contact Nakia Beal, Weatherization Coordinating Specialist, at 336-904-0300. In an effort to spotlight and celebrate local artists, business owners, community builders, and essentially the next generation of leaders, the city is proud to partner with Action Greensboro to introduce our Made in Greensboro series. This day, we place the spotlight on food stylist Alex Blake. Alex Blake is the senior graphic designer at the Fresh Market. She knows all about the preparation that goes into creating that picture-perfect cuisine. When working with certain foods, it can take a long time to get the perfect shot. In her role at the Fresh Market, a Greensboro headquartered grocer with 187 stores in 27 states, Alex styles food and designs packages and layouts for in-store publications. From shopping for the ingredients to preparing the food and directing the photo shoot, Alex does it all. Alex started as a graphic designer, but her role has evolved to be an in-house food stylist. Alex says working for the Fresh Market immersed her into the world of food, and she was forced to learn a lot more. She started cooking more at home and became extremely passionate about it. Making beautiful meals makes other people happy too. It's really satisfying. To learn more about Made in Greensboro or to see more images taken by photographers Jerry Walford and Scott Mothersbaugh, visit the Action Greensboro website at madeingso.com. Keeping the green in Greensboro for years to come is the charge of a new committee focusing on sustainability. Coming up after the break, we'll examine what's involved in tracking the city's sustainability indicators. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. The city of Greensboro is one of 15 cities to receive a grant to participate in the U.S. Green Building Council's Lead for Cities and Communities program. Joining me now to tell us about the benefits of this certification process is Steve Drew. He is the director of the Water Resources Department. Hello, Steve. Welcome back.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Always good to see you. Tell me, what is Lead for Cities and why is Greensboro interested?
Sure. Well, first of all, it's important to know what LEED stands for, L-E-E-D. It's Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design.
Okay.
And that's a very well-known standard, like a building code standard across the United States, and actually it's international.
Okay. And Greensboro is interested because?
Yes, so the U.S. Green Building Council created a new program and rolled up what was formerly known as the STAR Communities Program. And really it's a palette full of metrics that measure sustainability and resiliency. So LEED for Cities and Communities is the name of the program, is also a certification program. So earlier this year, the City Council has made a commitment for Greensboro to become a leader in sustainability and resiliency. And what the tool that we're going to use for that is this Lead for Cities program, and we hope to become certified. And there are different levels of certification, and if we don't hit the highest one, that just simply gives us a higher goal to set. Absolutely. So that we can get to that place where we're achieving our greenhouse gas emission reduction set points that we want to get to.
And is that exactly the requirement? Like, what is required to become a Lead for Cities certification? So
certainly that is one component. Greenhouse gas emission measurement and reduction is one of those. And of course that's in the energy management bucket.
Okay.
Then the other buckets that are included in the program would be waste management, transportation, water, and then there's the social justice part, or quality of life. So what that means is, how does it impact all of our citizens all across the spectrum, and how can a better environment and working toward meeting the challenge of climate change make things better for all of our community?
Okay. Now, you're talking about quality of life. So clearly, if we get LEED certification, this will impact our Greensboro residents in a positive way.
Yes, it certainly will. And our residents won't see those benefits like immediately, but what they will realize after we do the inventory for the LEED program and we publicize what all of those great things are, they will discover how green their city already is. And then they can work with us to set goals to get to even higher heights of environmental stewardship. And,
okay.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned climate change. Is climate change actually impacting the city's ability to provide municipal services?
Yes, climate change's impact is creating challenging impacts for cities all across the United States and around the world. And we're noticing changes within the last 10, 15 years, and our residents have experienced more intense storms and weather. And that certainly comes with consequences, because our cities are built on usually the last 100 years of record when we build our infrastructure, for example, and the last 20 or 25 years have been quite different. So we're having to build for a new future, and we want to be sure that interruption of services are minimal and that we're resilient and that we can last through these stronger and more intense storms.
Okay, and as we wrap this up, you mentioned that the community will have an opportunity to help set goals and be part of this process. So
yes.
How can they go about doing that?
Certainly, yeah. So part one of all of this process is simply getting certified. And once we become certified and do a gap analysis, that's where we'll be setting goals from. So that's part two. Okay. And what we're beginning to do now is outreach to the community so that interested individuals or groups can join us in setting goals and either rewriting or updating current environmental policies with the help of the Community Sustainability Council.
Okay.
And then those proposals will be lifted up to our City Council for approval.
Okay. Well, this is going to be an ongoing process. So we thank you for leading the charge on sustainability to keep the green in Greensboro. And do come back and keep us posted on your progress.
Thank you.
Thank
Will
you,
do.
Steve. Stay tuned for a little known fact about Greensboro as we tell you something about the city. That's coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back. One way to stay informed about decisions that impact our city is by attending or tuning in to City Council meetings at 5:30 p.m. on the first and third Tuesday of the month. The Greensboro City Council meetings are open to the public, but if you cannot make it to City Hall, we broadcast the meetings live right here on GTN. We also stream the meetings live on the city's website. Starting in July, meetings on the first Tuesday of the month will take place in one of the city's 5 council districts to allow council members to engage more residents. Meetings on the third Tuesday of the month will continue to take place on level 2 of the Melvin Municipal Office Building located at 300 West Washington Street. The fourth Tuesday of the month is reserved for a meeting as needed. To review the council meeting locations, schedule, and agendas, please visit the city's website. Here's an opportunity to learn a little something about the city. The city's 2019-2020 fiscal year is being funded by the $566 million budget approved by the Greensboro City Council. This budget includes the first property tax rate increase in 11 years. The 3-cent hike amounts to 66.25 cents per $100 property valuation. This budget includes improvements to transportation services, MWBE staff, libraries, zoning, the Plan to Play Master Plan, and the Greensboro Science Center. Residents will also pay a monthly fee of $2.50 per household, which allows the city to continue its recycling program. Water and sewer rates will also increase by 4% for customers inside and outside the city limits. The extra funds support the city's commitment to improve water quality and infrastructure. The average monthly water bill for a customer within the city limits will increase $1.81, while the average monthly bill for a customer outside the city limits will increase $4.52. Despite the higher rates, Greensboro maintains one of the lowest water rates in North Carolina. Coming up after the break, we'll showcase our department spotlight. But first, prepare to mark your calendar for all the great events happening this week on the town.
Hey, this is Jody. It's July in Greensboro, and we have First Friday and fun activities happening on the town this weekend. Kick off your weekend by heading downtown for First Friday, a special night downtown. Explore new art exhibits, listen to live music, and dine on delicious food as we enjoy all our amazing city has to offer with extended hours of 6 to 9 p.m. on the first Friday of each month. Learn more at firstfridaygreensboro.org. While you're celebrating First Friday, stop by Green Hill Art Gallery and see a pop-up poetry reading from Jeffrey Beam beginning at 5:30 p.m. See live music by Abigail Dowd beginning at 6:30 p.m., followed by Greensboro-based artist Mary Beth Boone as she demonstrates various printmaking processes at 7:30 p.m. This event is free and open to the public. Learn more at greenhillnc.org. Also on Friday, it's all about the bass as Lake Townsend hosts the Friday Night Bass Tournament from 6 to 10 p.m. There's a $10 entry fee per person, payable day of the tournament. One payout will go to the person with the heaviest bass. Hang up that Gone Fishing sign and head over. For more information on the tournament or Lake Townsend, visit greensboro-nc.gov/lakes. End your weekend on a high note at the Music for a Sunday Evening concert at Hester Park starting at 6 p.m. Smitty and the Dumpstarters, a blues band, will begin the concert, followed by Rob Massingale Band at 7:15 p.m. Bring a blanket or lawn chairs and a picnic and enjoy. This event is free and will continue all summer long. Go to greensboro-nc.gov/museup for a complete list of upcoming performances. If you haven't signed up for the Just One Foundation Golf Tournament, there is still time. The tournament, which takes place at the Gillespie Golf Course, will be held on July 20th, but registration is required by July 10th. The entry fee is $50 per person or $200 per team and includes green fee and cart fee, range balls, prizes, and lunch. To register or for any other questions, email justonefoundation@gmail.com. Keep watching FYI Weekly right here on GTN to find out more about events happening on the town.
Welcome back. The City of Greensboro has more than 20 departments and several divisions committed to serving you, our residents and visitors. Let's go behind the scenes in our department spotlight. Today, we place the spotlight on the Parks and Recreation Department. If you want to volunteer to teach people with disabilities how to ride a bike, the Adaptive and Inclusive Recreation Unit could use your help. The I Can Bike lessons will be available at the Greensboro Swarm Fieldhouse from August 12th through August 16th. Volunteers must be at least 15 years old and able to commit to the same session each day for 5 days. Volunteers must be able to walk or jog approximately 3 miles during each session. No prior experience working with individuals with disabilities is necessary. Visit the I Can Shine website to sign up as a volunteer. For more information, call Alex Zaleski with Parks and Recreation at 336-373-7507. Straight ahead on the other side of the break is this week's Way to Go GSO shout out. Stay with us. As we draw to a close, we always want to end on a positive note with our Way to Go GSO shout out. This week's shout out goes to the Greensboro and High Point Police Departments. Both agencies teamed up with Haynes Lineberry Funeral Homes to host the Cop and Rodders Classic Cruise-In Car Show. The high-polished chrome and spotless wheels lined up in the Oak Hollow Mall parking lot to support Special Olympics of North Carolina. This cruise-in was not a judged show. In fact, admission was free to the public. The entry fee, T-shirts, and raffle ticket sales will be donated to Special Olympics of North Carolina. That concludes this edition of FYI Weekly, but you can easily stay connected to the latest city news by linking to us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Alexa users can subscribe to our flash briefings and be sure to download our weekly podcast, Talk City Greensboro. For all of us here at the City of Greensboro, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.